Kojic a boy. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, yeah. Turn it up, turn it up.
Hello my beauties, and welcome to yet another episode of Skincare with Asikia Iyala. Of course, I'm your girl Asikia Iyala. Today I am back with another exciting video, and in this video I'll be showing you guys how you can activate your Kojic acid Dipalmitate and also Kojic acid. Most of you guys came to my comment section and also on Instagram complaining that your Kojic acid powder is not mixing well in your lotions, in your cream. What can you do to activate it? Now I am here to do the practical, and it is so unfortunate that people out there are just passing the wrong information when it comes to the Kojic acid Dipalmitate and also the Kojic acid. Now before we go further, I would like to differentiate the Kojic acid Dipalmitate and also the Kojic acid because they are different. Yes, even though they are Kojic acid, they are still different. Now the difference here is that the Kojic acid is not a stable acid. Yes, this will depreciate as time goes on. The oxidization starts to take place and the value starts to depreciate. So most times when they use Kojic acid in a cream or in a soap, there is some other kind of lightening agent in that soap or cream to help activate more of this Kojic acid. Like I said, it is not a stable powder, it is not a stable acid, so it depreciates as time goes on, whereas the Kojic acid Dipalmitate is very stable, and this is more stable with light, heat, and also deoxidization. While this is not stable in light, in heat, you have to store the Kojic acid in a dry, closed place where there is no sunlight, no exposure to light as well. I would like to say this because when people hear the word acid, they think it is something that is dangerous. No, it is not when it comes to cosmetics. Now, Kojic acid and Kojic acid Dipalmitate, they are very natural. There is a drink called sake made by the Japanese people, and this is like a process of fermented rice. Yes, sake is kind of an alcohol drink. So while they were doing those processes, they discovered Kojic acid and Kojic acid Dipalmitate. So I just want you guys to understand that this is natural and it is not going to harm your skin in any ways. Now I would like to show you guys a little bit of practical, but before I do, I would say please get your stuff ready because you need either one of these, either your aloe vera, witch hazel, or your rose water to dissolve it. You can use a distilled water to dissolve your Kojic acid, but I don't advise people to use distilled water or any kind of water in that matter to dissolve Kojic acid if you want to add it into your already made lotion. Okay guys, that's not advisable at all because then fungi, bacteria can grow inside. You don't want to do that. That's the reason why I said get your witch hazel, rose water, or your aloe vera juice ready so you can mix this first aside before you can now put it in your already made lotion. But for those people that wants to formulate their cream, their lotion from scratch, this is absolutely the best for me when you want to use Kojic acid. Yes, and you have to do this in your phase 2 of your formulation. You can't use this in your phase 1 or in your phase 3. You have to use this in the phase 2. I'm going to explain further as we go on with the practical. Now the best thing for us to do, I'm going to keep this aside. We are going to get into the Kojic acid Dipalmitate later on, but let's move on first with the Kojic acid. I get some quantity of my, what should I use? Let me use my witch hazel. So, or you can mix all if you want, whatever you prefer. I will just use my witch hazel. Okay, what I'm gonna do is to get a little bit quantity of them all. Okay, the problem with the internet, so many people are just passing out wrong information about mixing Kojic acid, which drives me crazy. You cannot mix your Kojic acid with oil. Please guys, take note. I have to measure this. Take note of that. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot mix your Kojic acid with oil. I'm going to do that practical for you guys to see. It will not dissolve at all. Yes. So you want to get yourself either the rose water witch hazel or the aloe vera, and I am just putting all of this in there. Okay, please watch this video till the end. You don't have to be in a hurry. Okay, that's 40. You don't have to be in a hurry because you're going to miss out on all the information that I'll be giving out here. What I'll be doing here is all practical, and I want you guys to follow along so you don't miss out on the information that I'll be giving out here today. The kojic acid, you cannot, listen guys, you cannot dilute the kojic acid with a cold liquid or a room temperature liquid. It has to be from 25 to 40 degrees and not above that. Yes, I'm going to repeat myself again. Whatever liquid you want to use to dissolve, please make sure it is up to 25 to 40 degree. It cannot, I'm going to leave it on my screen so you guys can see this. You cannot use anything below that or above that. You cannot dissolve your kojic acid with oil. You cannot use oil, you cannot use glycerin. The best thing to use is liquid. Yes, you can use liquid water like I said, but if you're not using that liquid water to formulate a cream, then if you put it inside your already made cream, your cream will go bad. It will start to form fungi, bacteria, and all of that bad stuff. We don't want that. So now what we want to do is to heat this up. Please, I would like you to do this in a double boiling method. Don't put it in your microwave. Just get your pot, put it on the stove and heat it to 25 to 40 degrees. I'm going to leave that on my screen. You can't go below that, you can't go above that. Otherwise, you'll be doing something wrong. Your kojic acid will not dissolve well, and the effectiveness of the kojic acid will not be perfect. So I've got my liquid here, and I'm just going to sit this here. Okay, and I've got my temperature tester here. So all I need to do is just wait a while for it to heat up, and I'll bring you guys back. This is above right now, so I have to bring this out so it can cool down a little bit for us to get accurate temperature. Let's check the temperature and start mixing, and this is what we have right here. Okay, and this is very okay for us to mix our kojic acid right now. What I'm gonna do is to get my 1/4 of a teaspoon of my kojic acid, and right here I have 40 millimeter length of water. Okay, so 1/4 of a cup, or 1/4 of a teaspoon, sorry guys, 1/4 of a teaspoon will do the job. And please guys, I would want you guys to note that kojic acid, less is actually more. You don't want to go overboard with this. Yes, you don't want to have too much. The percentage you need is from 1% to 3%. That's all you need. You don't want to go above that. That's also a key to get a very good effect of your kojic acid. It is dissolving really well without any troubles. Now this is the right way to dissolve your kojic acid, guys. Do not allow anyone to deceive you. I'm going to do the practical and show you, if you use oil, how it's going to be. I'm just going to show you guys really fast here how you can mix this into your already made lotion. So this is already made lotion that I made, and I'm just going to scoop some quantity in there. I would want to point this out to you guys. Please, this kojic acid, like I said, it is not stable. So if you want to mix this into your lotion, scoop out in a container the quantity of lotion that you know will last you for 2 weeks. Nothing more than 2 weeks, okay guys? Because this depreciates. The effectiveness starts to depreciate after 2 weeks. So you don't want to do a lot. So if you want to get like a fresh batch all the time and you want to see the effectiveness on your skin all the time, get a separate container. Out of your lotion, scoop out the cream you know that will last you for up to 2 weeks. Make your mixture and then turn it in there just like so. This is a lot. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys what I mean. Anyways, if you put a lot, you can still add more of your lotion in there, but just to sample and show you guys what it is like. So you can now mix this, and when you mix this, there is no way bacteria or fungi can grow in your lotion, compared to when you use a distilled water to dilute your kojic acid. That can grow mold because you're not formulating your cream from scratch. Okay guys, I want you guys to understand that. Now, with the kojic acid Dipalmitate, I told you guys that this is oil soluble, and this is stable to light, heat, and also deoxidization. Okay, now I want to do this practical so you guys can see. First of all, we are going to try and mix this with ordinary water. So I'm just going to get some quantity, and I'm going to get some quantity of my kojic acid Dipalmitate. As you can see there, it looks like a mercury kind of texture, and it looks like a powder as well. I don't know if you guys can see it from there. Yeah, this is what it looks like, and I'm going to get some quantity of water. So let's try and do hot water and see how it goes. So right here I have my hot water, and I'm just going to pour that in there. And this is definitely not going to dissolve. I know that already, but I just want to show it to you guys. There is no way this will dissolve in water. You see the way it looks? No way on earth this will dissolve. It will not dissolve at all, so don't bother using water to dissolve this. Okay, so I'm going to throw this aside. So this is the oil face now. I'm going to pour some quantity there. Oh my god, I'm just wasting my kojic acid just for my viewers and subscribers. Anyways, anything for you guys. So now I'll be using grapeseed oil to dissolve this, just to show you guys what it will look like. Okay, oops, I did put too much, no problem. And voila, this is absolutely amazing. So as you guys can see here, this is the oil face and this is the water face. You can't dissolve your kojic acid Dipalmitate in your water. Please guys, take note of that. So with the kojic acid Dipalmitate, you can actually dissolve this with oil and not water, and with the kojic acid you can dissolve this with your water, but please, it has to be in a certain temperature. Yes, if you can't get the temperature right, then your kojic acid will not be active. You will definitely feel the grainy texture in your cream, so you don't want to do that, and do not make any mistake to dissolve it in oil. Well, if I have to say which is more active between the kojic acid Dipalmitate or kojic acid, I would say the kojic acid is more active than the kojic acid Dipalmitate. But the problem with kojic acid is that it is not stable, so you have to be wise whenever you want to use it to formulate a cream or add it into your existing lotion. But with the kojic acid Dipalmitate, this is very, very stable. This can last a long time. It's very active as well. I would not say it's not active. And if you're looking for a very fast effect on your skin, if you have pigmentation or you just want to lighten up your skin, yes, you can still add other lightening ingredients inside of it. But if you're into formulating a cream, I would suggest you use a distilled water because you're formulating a cream, and obviously you're going to add preservative in your formulation, so obviously you want to use a distilled water, and the temperature has to be from 25 to 40 degrees. I'll be leaving that on my screen as well so that you guys can see and understand what I am talking about. If you want to buy any of this product here, I'll be leaving a link where you can buy it directly. And what else do I want to say? If you're new to my channel, you are absolutely welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe, hit on the notification bell as well, so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you have any question you want to ask relating to this subject, please leave your question in my comment section and I'll be willing to answer to your question. And you can follow me on Facebook, you can follow me on Instagram. I would prefer you follow me on Instagram. If you have any private message you want to send to me, please send it to me via Instagram, and I will be willing to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching my video. Like I will always say, if it doesn't feed you, do not water it. Bye for now, guys, and stay blessed. I love you.